There we go. All right.
Are we back? And we're back.
We're kind of sort of back now. So.
And we're back.
It turns out our problem was internet.
Yeah.
The actual modem was like getting weird. I don't know. Mm-hmm. As you guys know, we are
strange.
Sometimes at my mom's house and.
Sometimes don't work quite right.
Yeah, I mean seriously.
We back finally. Sorry guys. It was actual technical difficulties on behalf of Spectrum.
Yeah, that was a very strange one. That was a modem issue. I've never had that happen before. But yeah, so we're going to have to get folks going back too. I appreciate you, Taxman, coming right on back.
Thanks for putting up with us.
You have been around long enough to know this has happened a few times to me through the years. But I take a lot of pride in not having this happen anymore, especially since we've gone back to Hardline.
Yeah, but it is what it is.
The internet went dead on this one, so.
It is what it is. Well, we'll keep moving along. But, you know.
Yes, Courtney?
We did pay the bill. It wasn't that issue.
Yeah.
But.
I'm going to go ahead and post on the bunker, tell everybody we're back.
Hey, we're back. And we're back.
Colleen Biscuit says flashback to COVID days. Let me give him a laugh for that one. He deserves that one. Yeah, that's exactly what it was like. Before we moved to Ecamm, when I was working on Streamlabs OBS, the stuff just went dead all the time. And then I switched to Ecamm, and things have been really good. But this time, it was a different kind of problem. It wasn't a software problem. It was literally the modem downstairs went crazy. So, Corey, we were on Hardline, brother.
It was tested before we started, and we thought it was a computer issue anyway.
Anyway, Corey, we did a speed test when everything was going crazy because it looked good on my end, and my upload was 0.34.
It's like,
I was like,
can't do much of that.
I got to do better than that. So I had to restart the modem and everything. But anyway, we're back. And we've got half a dozen people here.
Yes!
We lost momentum.
Thank
We lost
y'all.
momentum, but that's okay. We were talking about the architect.
We were.
And the thing that stuck out to me, I taste dark chocolate on this.
I don't taste dark chocolate.
Because it's got kind of a post-taste funk. Like an earthy kind of thing.
It's definitely earthy.
But it's not that.
But it's not.
Earthy.
Yeah, it's not unpleasant earth. It's a. I've been out in the field, kind of earthiness.
Yeah, out in the field is exactly what I was going to say. Let's say Pipe says Jordan said to say hi. He's getting a manicure. I'm not surprised at all. I thought he was getting a gentleman's facial, Pipe, which I know he would really enjoy. Of course, we go on vacation with Pipe and Jordan and also Crowley, his friend Crowley, who are all legends.
Very nice.
So that was a good time. Tori says, we didn't leave you guys.
Thanks,
we did kind of
Tori.
leave you, but we didn't mean to, and we're back.
Didn't mean to. It was unintentional. It was messy.
Let's see, Colleen Biscuit, does this somehow help you with the YouTube's new show and 12,000 likes again? We'd love to do that.
I mean, yeah, for sure.
We love it. Jeff Bezos is going to be sending us money anytime.
Oh,
Is
any
it Jeff
moment.
Bezos?
No,
he's Amazon.
he's Amazon.
Sergey Brin?
I have no idea.
I don't know who the
Yeah,
YouTube's creator is.
It's probably some guy who made a lot of money, though.
I'm sure it is.
Hey, so tell me about this architect. How do you think is it better or worse than the red for you?
I feel I would pay more for this because I like it. It seems more flavorful, more balanced, more like there's more effort in it. That sounds terrible, but it tastes a little more developed, I guess is the right way to put it. So to me it tastes like a higher end bourbon. So I would pay $65 for this.
I'm anti-funk, so for me this is probably going to be I'm not going to drink much of this.
I like it.
I think the French oak
I'm
is
normally not a funk person, but
if you're a French oak person, you're going to love it. If you're not, you're going to be leery, I think.
1 through 10.
Are we ready?
Okay.
3, 2, 1.
8.
You gave it a 5, Dad?
I gave it a
like
5,
an 8.
yeah. I gave the other one a 6.
I like it a lot. It's grown on me.
Our recording secretary is putting that down. If Damn Steve made it back over.
Yeah.
Our recording secretary.
It's taking
also, AU Taxman says it's 64 baud, not getting it done anymore, I guess. I wish I had that. It happens.
Pay by the minute.
Yeah, AOL by the minute. And then we
Yes.
have that shady deal. It was like AOL for free that you run on the background and it like helps you not have to pay.
It was so sketchy.
But Steve Case made enough money off of his. It ain't a big deal.
Remember that.
Newman says, "We got the funk. We got the funk. We got the funk.
We got the funk.
All right, so I don't know. Almost kind of a disappointing. I didn't expect it. I thought that red was better than it was. You know. My
Yes,
recollection was that
I
it was
would.
better. Let me see the red one again. Thank you.
I agree with you that this Penelope, the architect, has the funk with it, but I'm liking this funk, and I normally do not like that in my bourbon. So there's something a little bit different here.
Well, it's a dry funk. It's not just. I wouldn't call it peaty though.
Well,
Peaty.
maybe because it says they come from very fancy oak staves. Like it says that on the back of here. Here you can read that. It says something right there.
See, one name
But it's
Steve's
very
still trying to
fancy.
find out how to tag people in the chat. You know what? I can't.
Yeah, I'm pretty tech savvy, and I don't know.
Yeah, Chalker says unfortunately no tagging in the chat. But here's the
That
deal,
is
dude.
weird. I don't
When I used to
understand.
get on the streams over on Neil and Cockeyed Lieutenant's stream, I could do that over there sometimes. But
I think you can do it on a computer,
Oh,
what am I on right here?
a TV.
are you trying to?
No, not
are
on
you
TV.
trying to? You're not trying to at anybody. On
No, but I mean I would. I would at Chalker if I could too. If I could.
Have you tried it from your computer?
It ain't working.
No.
I don't know. We'll just say at whoever's name it is and pretend
We'll
it's
just
tagging
pretend
them.
it.
Wait, hold on. I don't know if Knuman, I'm not going to fall for your trick, am I? He's just put an and then a G.
Uh-oh.
But is that a trick? Is that like a?
I don't
If
know.
I do
What do you
that,
think's
like-
gonna pop up? Like,
Well,
I
it's
don't
like I'm
know.
going to get
A
kicked in
dick
the
or
dick by
something?
something.
I don't
yeah,
know. Something
something.
is. Sounds like he's setting us up.
Hey now.
no, only Hornatius would do something like that.
Hornatius was
True.
rough on you last week.
I know.
No, Courtney did
And
him
I
dirty.
said-
She did him dirty.
I didn't do him dirty.
Yes, you did. You were like, bullshit.
He
You
wasn't
weren't there.
memorable enough to remember he was there.
You can't talk shit because he's not here to defend himself.
Yes, I can. Because
Yeah.
this will get back to him, so
He doesn't mind.
he loves it.
He can take it.
He loves it. I told him I was excited to see him again.
See, Newman says I cannot do it on my phone or iPad. However, can do it from the computer.
But I'm on a pooter and I can't do it. I want Jeff Sebos to get over here and answer for this shit.
Who?
Yeah, that guy.
Who?
So we got a few choices here. You want to do some pictures? Or you want to do a haul?
Let's do some pictures.
All right, we're going to do a little show and tell.
Show and tell.
Let's bounce over here to our photo page and see what's going on.
Uh-oh.
Wait, why
what's
do I have
that?
a video in the background?
Oh
Hold
God! And you're not there.
on. I wasn't planning to be there.
Oh God!
Oh.
I like that. That was pretty cool.
All right, sorry guys, my bad. Whoa, 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 whoa.
Oh, golly!
Sorry guys.
How much have you been drinking?
I wasn't even trying to start with this, but I am going to start with this. That's Maddie's new car. Madison got a new
Hell
car.
yeah!
Which
I
is
had
the same color as Corey's car.
I had an SUV, a Hyundai Santa Fe, and it was getting 25 miles per gallon. And show him the side view; it's better.
Oh yeah, I can do that.
And I ended up getting an Accord hybrid, and I love the color. And it gets like 50 miles per gallon in the city, and yeah, I'm pretty stoked about it. Thank you, Nana.
Yeah,
That's
thanks,
right.
thanks, Nana.
Thanks, Nana. Thanks for helping us save gas money.
It's pretty lit.
Yeah, it is. It is. The Accords, actually Courtney drove an Accord.
Two.
You had a 95 and a 98, and they were fairly tight cars as I recall. I mean, not like super small, but this thing is like a
This
luxury
thing's,
liner.
yeah, it's big.
The Civics are now what the Accords were when we were young. So, so we're very happy for your car, Madison.
Thanks for helping me out.
That's-
Mr. J made me do most of the negotiating for it.
Yes, I did. That is absolutely true. Sarah Beth in the Hizzle says, "Okay,
Oh.
Maddie, I see you."
Yes,
They're
babe.
bad things.
This is a pork chop that I had at dinner last Friday night. We went to a place called Itabina, up in, I guess, North Montgomery. We call it
Yeah,
that.
I guess so.
And yeah, it was good.
The French fries were they slapped, but
Yeah, they're really good.
the pork chop was not your favorite of the pork chops that you've had.
No, it
around
was a good
here.
pork chop. I thought the one at La Jolla was a little bit better, but
Yeah.
yeah, it was pretty good. I just like to show pictures of stuff that we ate. I don't know why. And this is the salad I had before dinner.
This was
Which
really
was
good.
Amazing. Like, that's one of the best salads I've
We
had.
don't like blue cheese, but we liked this. It was really good. I
do
don't
you-
remember what it was called, but it was really tasty.
Do you like you said can't hide money on the Civic?
On the Accord, that's
yeah,
right.
you're right. My mom, she's got a few dollars.
It was Maddie's birth. Well, the difference between her cars was Maddie's birthday present from her grandmother.
21st birthday, sweet 21.
Yeah, it took me like 2 months to decide what I wanted, but I landed on that.
Itabena, I really like the environment out there. Like
ambiance.
The ambiance, yeah. It reminds me of if you were at Pirates of the Caribbean, if you can go, the one in Los Angeles, Blue Bayou.
Blue Bayou.
You can dine inside the actual ride. Like there's like a reef or not a reef. I don't know what you call it. A landing that you
Yes.
can kind of eat on. Reminds me of that. Really, really good. So I was pretty stoked about that. Let's see. Also, Cable Guy. I had something happen to me last week that I've never had happen. We had a preemptive service call from our friends at Spectrum. And essentially they had identified a problem with our internet. Now, we are not there right now. We're at my mom's house.
With different internet issues.
But they had identified a problem from afar through a test. And they came and... Oh, nice. And they did like a preemptive strike to see if we had any problems. Long story short, we didn't have any problems. But he was able to take two. We had 3 splitters in our house, and he cut it down to 2, and he thought that would be better or something. I don't know. But this is what it looks like. This is our little hub here in our neighborhood, and that looks like a mess to me, man.
Yeah.
But he didn't seem bothered by it. I don't know.
He seemed to know what he was doing and was personable and
Yeah, his name was Elijah.
polite.
And he's an absolute stud. I really like that.
You know, it was really funny. I got the text message that he was coming to see us after he left. Was like, Elijah's on the way to see you. Elijah's on his way. And I'm like, Elijah done gone.
Yeah, I hung out with Elijah a bunch. He was really, really cool and explained some stuff to me. I also want to show you guys this. It's not a bourbon. It is a, what do we call this? Scotch whiskey, Macallan. 81 years. That is an 81-year Scotch whiskey, and it sold for $223,000 last month.
That is crazy.
That's a $223,000 bottle of whiskey right there, guys. It reminds me of Oral Roberts. If you ever seen Oral Roberts in front of their university, they have the praying hands that look a lot like that. But 81 years old.
Well, it is presenting it like it's a gift to God. I mean, it should be for $200,000.
I would like to know what you do with a $200,000 bottle of
You don't
whiskey.
touch it. Like,
You can't, right?
I mean, I guess not.
You just put that in front of your TV and say,
Yeah, I guess so.
hey, man.
You put it on the coffee table and then the dog knocks it over.
Because I don't know. Every time I look at the most expensive sales of the month, it's almost always some kind of Macallan.
Yeah.
So somewhere else in the world, this must be a big deal. I don't know. It ain't to me. Mm-hmm. We tried some Redbreast the other night because Justin hooked us up with a little sip there at the cigar bar.
Good.
Yeah, it was better than I thought it would be. But I mean, it's not something that I would have lost my load over.
Where's it made?
I was in Scotland.
Oh.
Scotland. And then I don't know if you ever seen this picture, but there's a chick I know.
It has to come on every show. It just has to.
No.
Colin Biscuit says, did the scotch come with the hand holder? It did. Yeah, that was part of the deal.
I mean, it better come with somebody else holding something else. Like, that's crazy.
I can see you holding some of that stuff in your mouth right there, and those breadsticks are always looking so good.
I mean, there's nothing behind those.
We need to get drunk and go to Olive Garden and get another picture.
Yeah, would you do that?
I wouldn't do that in a public setting. That was our home.
Yeah, you would.
I wouldn't.
Oh, she
Then
put it
says
on.
you bring it to Patrick D's tailgate.
Oh, yeah,
Hell yeah.
the hands.
The Macallan.
Yeah.
Talk to the hands because the rest ain't listening. Yeah. We've got a really tasty haul video for you tonight. We mentioned at the top of the show that our friend Cuz from across the street, who's not available tonight,
Yes.
went to Larry's. I happened to go by Larry's a couple weeks ago, and did a really nice job of,
Get a little video for us.
So
So
do you
I want
want
to share.
Do you want to do that?
It's sharing time.
Okay, we'll switch over to this video side, and we will start there. Okay, you want to just do it this way?
Sure.
All right, Madison, we're gonna do we're gonna do the haul. You ready?
The mic is getting locked up.
Okay, we'll do that. Okay, you ready? 3, 2. Hello again, and welcome to another haul video here with Jay and Courtney from the Bourbon Blend. It's great to be with you again.
It's great to be with you, Jay.
This this haul video today is coming from Larry's Package Store from South Atlanta. I don't know exactly what little town or hamlet that would be, but we'll just call it South Atlanta. We've been to Larry's a whole bunch of times.
Yes.
Every time we come in or out, one way or another, we stop by this place. And they know their bourbon, and they have such a great knowledge, and they stock their shelves full of good stuff. So we're going to take a look at what they had on this day. I do want to give credit to our man, Chris H., who lives across the street from us, who provided us with this footage, and we're just going to kind of work our way through. How does that sound, Miss Courtney?
Sounds great. Let's see what they got.
Larry's Package, a place we found lots of good stuff through the years.
Right off of I-85.
All right, we're going to start off here with some Old Smoky moonshine, banana whiskey, excuse me.
That sounds terrible.
Yeah, probably not. Woodinville, we haven't had, but I would consider drinking that. Hudson White Dog, probably
No,
not
thank
something
you.
that I would hit.
No chance.
Chattanooga, some of these I would try. I'd like to try their bottled and bond, Cabernet cask finished.
Hey, looky there. We got some Penelope.
Yeah, there's the Penelope
Just
we were
like
drinking
right
earlier
here.
tonight.
There's the barrel strength. Oh, it's a little cheaper there.
Yeah, the prices here are terrific. So there's that's the bottom of the barrel Penelope in the white there. They call it the 4-grain. $37, but it ain't great. But barrel strength for 61, I think that's a good deal. Ghost Coast I've not had. Ginger flavored whiskey. Not sure
Sounds
how to hit
terrible.
that. Old Camp I haven't really had. $20. Bird
All these
Dog at
flavored
17.
whiskeys.
Flavored whiskeys, not really our thing as much. A little Howlerhead. Here we go to the little bottom. One of these days we're going to do one of those videos with like, hey, what do you want to do with $30 today? What can you do with $30 today?
Yep.
But maybe not in this trip here. Little Virgil Cane over there at $27. Everclear, always a favorite at Transylvania University in 1991.
There you go.
This much gets
That
her
looks
drunk.
a little
This much kills
more
her.
expensive than I recall.
Yeah, no kidding.
Oh,
now
some
we're
nice
looking at some stuff. There's the I.W. Harper Cabernet Cask Reserve. Pretty good bourbon there. There's your 15-year that Courtney.
Yep, we got it right behind us.
Yeah, you love that. You think it's a great centerpiece.
It's so lovely. I love the decanter.
It's the decanter,
It's a
yeah.
Well, the bottle.
Some good ones here. Blackened, High West Whiskey, Riverset, Blue Note Juke Joint
Juke
at
Joint.
34, then the High Proof at 44 with the uncut or unfiltered. And the Crossroads, which is, we were talking about having a French oak stave tonight on the Penelope. That's a French oak stave as well. Old Scout. Noble Oak is one we need to try a little bit. I'd like to try that double oak. Even if it's rye. I've heard it's not that bad, not that funky. Healing Station we've had great luck with in the past. $40 and $45 for what I would call the upgraded ones. We have a black label one that we really like. It's really, really
I
good.
like it.
Let's see, we got a little Clyde Mays, which doesn't really interest me. We're going to come back to this Dig Boys. I want to talk about that a little bit later. Hunter and Scott, Reservoir in the $80 range, a little high for me. Maybe Ammunition at $40.
Oh, there's a fave.
There's a Courtney favorite, the Isaac
Right
Bowman
there.
Port Barrel at
That
40.
is delicious. That is something that if you are new to bourbon, you should try that. Like, it's a good, easy sipping, sweet bourbon. And a good price point.
Yeah, it's a great price point, $40. Now, in our state in Alabama, that's allocated.
Sad.
But in the state of Georgia, which is where this is filmed, no problem. Brothers Bond, which we drank down in Mexico last month. Light. It's a light summer bourbon. You can do that. Redwood Empire, I was reading about them today. They have a big thing where they take some of the money they get from their bottles and they replant trees up in
Nice.
the northern part of California, where apparently
Very
there's been a lot of
nice.
deforestation
Oh.
through the years.
That and fires.
So I'm a big fan of that. Virgil Cane, the Clover. We have not had the Clover.
No,
I like
not
that
had
bottle.
that.
Reminds me of Town Branch, really.
Oh, true.
Anything?
I've never heard of
See.
Cody Road.
See any nut? There's a lot of stuff here that kind of like Redneck Riviera. Probably going to pass on that. Sagamore Spirit, not bad. And then we're here on the bottom again. Look and see if anything here really floats your boat. Nothing
Nothing's
really.
floating my boat there.
Yeah.
Ooh, no thank you.
Oh my goodness, there's
There's
your
one of
Rowan's.
my-
I saw
there's
your
one-
Rowan's Creek there.
I am not. That is one that Rounds Creek.
Now this 291, I think is the most polarizing bourbon we've ever had.
People love it or hate it.
Absolutely hate it. Now I happen to just absolutely
And
hate
I
it.
don't care for it, so.
I thought it
that
was
would be
terrible. And I tried
like
so
it.
hard to drink it and like it because it's such an interesting taste. And Fred Minnick, who's the renowned bourbon enthusiast / critic,
Liked it.
he loves it. But I just can't funky taste. Garrison Brothers out of Texas. I know that Honey Barrel, the yellow top, is very popular. I've not had it. Probably should. Whistle Pig Summer Stock. I've not seen that particular bottle before.
I haven't either.
We're not really Whistle Pig enthusiasts, but I mean...
No price on it, of course.
Yeah, I don't know what price is on that, but it's probably not too bad, I wouldn't think. Oh, there's their new... I don't know if you know that. They have a whiskey now. Whistle Pig does. This 100 Bottle and Bond.
Look at that. Interesting. I'd be interested to try it.
As your Rabbit Holes, which I believe they're
Yes.
producing now themselves. I think they've finally gotten up to speed on that. Caveville, of course, very significant to us because we are both planning to be buried in Caveville Cemetery in Louisville, Kentucky.
That is true.
Although we don't love the bourbon.
Yeah, the bourbon's okay, but gotta have that bottle around.
Stranahan's out of Colorado, not bad. I like the red label, probably best.
Well, there's some Bardstown.
Yes, there's some good stuff
I
there.
wonder
Discovery.
which disco is it.
I would
Which
imagine
is
it's
it?
going to be 9, but I don't know that. And then the Russell's Reserve over there, which I tell people who are
It's
just
always
getting
a good
bourbon.
one. It's always a good one.
Yeah.
How much are they charging for that Russell's Reserve?
I know there's no
Oh,
price on that.
darn it.
Not that I can see anyway.
Interesting.
Unfortunate.
They like to charge like $55 here in Montgomery for that.
Noah's Mill, I know you love that, Courtney.
Nope, I don't like that one either.
Smooth Ambler, solid bourbon for the price. I actually looked this up. This is the it looks like it's 04D, but it has a different name. Really cool bottle. Behind that label is like a metal replica of the distillery. It's in outside of
interesting.
Atlanta.
Very
And
interesting.
it's their bottle and bond product right there at $55. I really wish that I had been there, and I think I would have grabbed that. I would like to try that. I really would. And Diggs Boys. I read about this. Diggs Boys are some guys about our age who are noops from Philly, Kappa Alpha Psi guys, and they came together and they're making their own bourbon.
Nice.
So next time we're in Larry's, I want to get a hold of that
Try
and try
that.
that. Yeah, I want to see what they've done with that. 73
Nice.
bucks is a lot for a bourbon that we don't really know much about,
Yes.
but I'd be willing to give that a shot, man. Legion at 36 bucks, I think, is a great deal right there.
Yeah,
Look at these
I
Davis
agree.
County prices. $30 for the white,
I like
25.
those. Oh, that red label right there. That's a good one.
Yeah, it's like a wine
That's a
cask
good
finish. Yeah, 30 bucks.
$30, I would be all over that.
That's a terrific one. It's tough to find in our state, but in Georgia,
those are
again,
good.
they could find a lot of stuff there. A little Bernheim, which can be actually surprisingly good if you're looking for a weeder, for the price anyway. And they got a hula hoop there, it looks like.
I think that's just the thing fell down. Let's see what we got
Going down to
here.
the bottom here, I have I suspect we're going to see
I've
some
never
of the
even
stuff your
heard of
dad
some
likes too.
stuff I've ever seen
Jeremiah
before.
Weed, Cooper's Craft, which you didn't hate when we had it on a tasting thing. I thought it was terrible. Little BSB action. Yeah, look at this. Hiding down here on the bottom.
Really?
love
Wow.
Pursuit
Why is the
United.
Pursuit down there?
Pursuit United is one of my favorite bourbons.
Wow, that's crazy that's down there.
$68 for that bottle, in my opinion, is a good deal. It's usually more when I see it around. But
Yep, I like that too.
I've also seen a light blue labeled one, which I really, really want to get my hands on, and I didn't do it before.
Oh, there's the old faves right there, right next to
Yes.
each other. The old fine whiskey is an everyday for Courtney. The Prohib style is if I want to get lit quick.
Joseph Magnus is one of our first, like what we would call
Yes.
high dollar bourbons that we bought. We spent $100 for it at the time. We tried that in a taste testing up in Lexington, and
Yes.
that was our favorite.
It
And,
was.
And we still like Joseph Magnus. Blade and Bow, I can't see the price. Let's see, 50 is about right.
Yeah, that's fair.
Angel's Emmy, regular at 50, and then the rye.
That's one we've never
90.
really gotten into is Angels Envy.
Yeah, we
We
tried
had
it.
like one bottle.
We tried it, and we were like,
that's
that's
good.
okay. Downtown Louisville, though, usually we like that kind of stuff.
I think that bottle was picked up right there. That
McKenna
McKenna bottle and
Yeah.
bottle was picked up right there. That one sitting on the shelf.
Our photographer on this one did pick up that Henry McKenna.
Yeah.
I think he paid $60 for it.
Yeah.
It doesn't have a price on it there, but I think he paid $60. Jefferson's, which I did not realize was bottled in LaGrange. At that place, same place we were talking about last week.
Yeah.
So that's where they do all the Jefferson's bottling, right near where your sister lived. Jefferson's is solid.
I've already shared my wisdom with that ocean aged at sea. Don't waste your money.
No, it's good, but not at that price.
No, it
I
is
agree.
not good.
The Twin Oak Custom Barrel is pretty good, but $87 is a little on the high side, I think. I know, you're not
I
going
don't
to...
usually see that sour mash sitting around though.
Not as much. A little tin cup action there. We're going to come back to that, I think. Here's some old staples here. Some 4 O's, a small batch select. At 60 is a fair price. Single barrel at 45 is a good price. Just the regular small batch at what, 35 is a good price. We own that Redemption rum cask finish, that white label Redemption.
Have yet to try it.
I know we haven't opened it yet.
I have not opened it
I'm
yet.
looking forward to that. It's going to be good. We drink a lot of Redemption during football
Oh, that
season.
big Redemption.
Yeah, I don't know if I've had the red one. And then there's your best value in all of bourbon right there. Wild Turkey 101.
Yeah.
A fifth of that at 28. A handle at 45. Not bad. And Rare Breed's another one, which a lot of people... It's a delicious bourbon. I just think it gets overlooked because it's so ubiquitous, you know. Some 86 Old Foresters, some 100 Old Foresters, some really good value there. $46 for a Willet pot still.
Hey, that's fair. That is fair. If you don't have that bottle, you need to have that bottle for your bar. It's just a nice piece to
Little
have.
SoCo down here, some stuff I drank in high school. Some bottom of the barrel Yellowstone.
Oh, Ezra Brooks cinnamon.
Hold on, Ezra 99. You can get a handle of that for $27. That's not bad. Be a good mixer. Little Michter's action, just your standard stuff there. Knob Creeks, although the ryes, do they have the 9? No, they don't have the 9-year rye.
Let's go right on past the Basil Hayden.
Basil Hayden, we're not fans of. Baker's is delicious. What are they asking for that? 60?
52?
No, 64,
Oh, no,
for the
64.
Basil Hayden. That's a little high, but it's a delicious bourbon.
No, you meant.
Ma'am?
Go on.
Oh, I'm sorry. I meant
Baker's.
Baker's, I'm sorry. Bullet, which in our family is, we only drink that at funerals. So we're not going to be drinking that. Maker's Mark 101, a fine choice at $50. If you're looking for a higher proofed Maker's Mark, that's really your own choice. Now, the guy who photographed this for us, he really regretted not getting this 10 Cup 14. We don't see that hardly at all. And he read on the internet that it was good. It's just something I've never seen.
I haven't seen it either.
10 Cup, our experience has been it's really, really sweet and light, which is good, but we haven't had that 14. I would love to give it a shot. Now we're back over here to the Elijah Craig. And just your basic 1792 small batch. And we're moving away. The Heaven Hill Bottle and Bond right there, which is kind of coveted over in our state. $50 for that, not bad.
I would take that.
Yeah, for sure. Evan Williams, Black Label and White Label. We had an amazing experience at the Evan Williams experience.
Yes, we did.
It was
In Louisville.
it was certainly the most underrated distillery tour, if you want to call it a distillery tour.
Because our friends were like, hey, let's go to Evan Williams. And I was like, okay. And then we went, and I was like, oh, that was actually a really good tour.
Yeah, it was really fun. It's kind of immersive, I guess, in a way. But they put a lot of time and effort into that.
They definitely have.
Larceny, which is okay. Heaven Hill product. And then some regular old Grandad, some flavored Evan Williams. Not real worried about that.
Yeah.
Bottom shelf Rebel Yell.
Kentucky Gentleman.
Kentucky
there
Gentleman.
it is.
So there it is, Larry's
Yes.
package. Good stuff there.
Check
We
it
will
out.
say we got an Eagle Rare out of there for I think $35. And then Cuz got the McKenna.
McKenna.
I think those are the only two things he picked up from that one. So some really good stuff there. Pursuit United is what I usually pick up there. And a lot of times they have, it's in the, I can't remember what it's called.
Very fair pricing there. And don't ever feel like you're getting gouged. And very nice employees to help you.
Yes, very, very excited and happy to be there. I like that. So anyway, guys, thanks for watching our haul video. Appreciate it. Check us out for our next one next week. And if you're not
See you soon.
subscribed to the Bourbon Blend, Courtney, what should you do?
Subscribe now.
All right, there we go. There's our haul video for the week. Amazing. We got
Amazing
a lot
stuff.
We got a lot
We got a
of
bunch of comments
to
here.
jump in on.
So let's go check out our comments.
I remember the first one as soon as the video started. Somebody's asking, when is Patrick D's tailgate? Multiple people asked.
Oh.
Everybody wants
Is
to know
Patrick
that.
D back?
I don't think so. I haven't seen him.
Oh, we need to know that because that man can do a throwdown.
Let's see. AU Taxman says, love that Widow Jane, which I've not had yet. I believe that's a New York bourbon. Is that right? And Runner24 said he had some as well. D. Lucky, the legend himself, says Blue Note Yum. We love Blue Note.
Blue Note's good.
I warned you guys their 9-year was going off shelves about a year ago, and we have 4 bottles of it at our house. I don't know if it'll ever go back on the shelf, but that 9-year I thought was amazing.
It was very good.
Let's see. Kanuman says, almost bought some Blue Note yesterday. However, went with the McKenna 10.
Yeah, we can't fault you there.
No,
that's
I can't.
a good choice.
Cannot fault you for that at all. Let's see what else we got here. D Lucky says, I liked the $2.91 $1 to my guy. Easterwood, of course, brought us a bottle of that. That was the one we had at the house.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
And D Lucky liked it. And I respect that because D Lucky's not, he's not someone that would just say that.
Yeah.
You know.
I agree.
I don't know.
I'd be interested to know if anybody had the Whistle Pig bourbon.
Somebody said something about it.
A Texman says, Minnick says the rare whistle pigs are becoming the big new thing for wealthy buyers. Are you talking about like the Boss Hog?
Yeah, it doesn't surprise me.
Yeah, we saw a Boss Hog yesterday or Tuesday.
You had that 15-year.
I did have some 15-year. I gave it to a friend of mine who was really into it. Kanuman says Russell's is great for its price point.
Very good, I agree.
Probably the best at that price point, honestly. And at the ABC store where I live, it was $42 last week. It's hard to beat that. We just have some already. D Lucky says, Kappa Bourbon, I'm conflicted talking about that Diggs Boys stuff. Yeah, and they're very open about it. I follow them on Instagram, and they they do the Noop signs and stuff a lot, which is cool. I mean, I respect that, and I'm very interested to taste what's going on there. Let's see, more from Taxman who knows his bourbon. Love the AE Rye, which we generally don't do much of the rye. Also says the Jefferson's Cognac Finished Rye is really good. Cognac Finished Rye. I might consider giving that a shot.
I would try it. I don't know that I'm going to buy a bottle of that until I know what it tastes like.
Let's see. Pipe says going to have to shoot a vid in Ohio for you guys.
Oh, we'd love that.
Well, he's been very, very open about wanting to do that.
We would love that. That'd be fun.
Wanted to help us up in the state of Ohio. Also, War Name Steve says, love Four Roses single when drinking it. Tough to do now after downing the whole bottle the night before a 9 a.m. tea time on the beach.
Bet that made that morning call a little rough.
Ooh, I'm glad I don't play golf. Let's see. Raven says, who is a Basil Hayden enthusiast?
No one?
Somebody who doesn't know what they're talking about. Somebody new to the game.
Yes, true. When we first started drinking bourbon on a routine basis, we did like Basil Hayden. But once you develop a more sophisticated bourbon palate, I would say Basil Hayden didn't cut it.
It's just very thin. Raven says pretty good spread in pricing. We'll have to hit that up when I'm over that way. I strongly suggest you do that.
Yes.
And I didn't show this on the video. Let me go over here to the photos. But I love that picture.
That's a great picture.
They have some stuff behind the counter there. And this is what they had behind the counter when Cuz was there. I can't magnify this anymore, but they have some of the short barrel here in the middle, which is like that white with the red sash on it, which is really good, and we wanted to try it. For some reason, they had the Redemption weeded here. I don't know why. The Kentucky Owl Takumi and then the confiscated Kentucky Owl was up there as well. This is where the Eagle Rare was. I don't see it in this picture.
Maybe it had already been pulled down.
Yeah, maybe because it already snagged it. No, it's right here in the middle, a little bit of right of center there. So you can find some stuff behind the counter. This is on the left side of the counter. Like, if you go there and you know what I'm talking about.
Just look for the filing cabinets. You'll find it.
Yeah, look for the file. It's very professional looking, guys. But that short barrel stuff, I really want to try it. It's just expensive, man. $200 for the Founders, and then $80 for the.
That's interesting. I guess
single. I don't know.
Those tequilas right there must be hard to come by as well.
Hard to come by. Mm-hmm. Corey W says Evan Williams 1783 is surprisingly delicious. Yes, we tried some of that at the distillery. Something we would not normally have, and it was good. Man, they had 3 or 4 things that were really good there.
Yes, I was surprised. That sounds terrible, but I was pleasantly surprised.
They're part of the Elijah Craig family, too, because they were selling Elijah Craig stuff there. Mm-hmm. And we picked up some. Haven't opened it yet. Runner24 says, yes, New York for Widow Jane. Thank you for that. Tori says, what do y'all do with the bourbon that you don't like? Suck it up and drink it or what? Great question, Tori. Usually
that ends up in my Diet Coke. When I want to have a cocktail, that's where it ends up. So it could be in a Woodford Spire. They call it Woodford Spire, but I add any kind of bourbon to it. I usually use a rye in a cocktail if I have a choice. But if it's not my favorite type of bourbon, we don't typically pour it. I think there's probably 2 or 3 bottles we've ever actually just poured down the drain. Usually we just use it as a mixer.
I have thrown some stuff down the drain, though.
Yeah, we've done like 2 or 3 bottles down the drain. It's just like, this is never, you can't make this right.
We had a barrel
Rowan's
pick.
Creek. Rounds Creek?
No, I drink the Rounds Creek
my God,
when
it's
Auburn
awful.
loses a game they shouldn't lose, and then I
That's
drink
just
on
awful. That's like, ugh. That's like literally came from the creek, not the good creek.
I poured out a Larceny barrel proof pick that I thought tasted like bunghole. It was horrible.
I knew that was coming.
I drain poured that, and my friend Johnny got a pick of the 1792 single barrel. It tasted like, I thought it tasted like pickles. He thought it tasted like toothpaste. Regardless, it was absolute ass.
But
He drain poured that bad boy too. So sometimes we pour it out. Sometimes we do. Wardam Steve says Russell's Week upcoming.
well, we will take any suggestions on what you guys would like to sip together.
show.
We're gonna do that, but that's gonna be
We've been
separate
saying
than
that for
a live show.
months.
We gonna do that?
Yeah, we do that Saturday.
Okay.
No, we have to tape it.
You want to go there and
Yes, that's what you have to do.
Well, we already shot it though.
Anyway,
D Lucky says, share it, Tori. Share it like crazy. I share ones I love and the ones I hate with equal passion. By the way,
so how do you share the ones you hate though? I'd love to know that.
he gives it to people he doesn't like.
Or is it like, this tastes like ass? You want to try some? I always love that when somebody's like, this is terrible. You want some? Like, why?
Some of
No,
your friends
thank
probably
you.
like ass, though. I don't know. You can usually hide it in a Diet Coke, though.
Oh, look who's in the chat. Hey, Blake.
Blake R in the house.
Look at
Colin
you.
Dixon says, if you walked into a bottle shop 25 years ago, how many different types of brands of bourbon existed? One of 50 today?
Like, probably.
I know.
Jeez, there was not much.
Well, a lot of the bottom barrel stuff was still there.
But it wasn't considered bottom barrel. That was
Well, like
it.
Kentucky Gentleman.
There wasn't a lot of top shelf stuff. It was
No.
bourbon.
No, Blanton's really kind of had the market
Yeah.
cornered on that for the longest time. So I would
great
say
question, though.
maybe 50 to 75 bottles, different bottles total, and now you go into an ABC and there's
They're just-
probably 400. Yeah, that's crazy. There he is, Blake R., the legend himself from the Eastern Seaboard. We love Blake R. Says hello, joining a little late. We're just glad to have you, bro.
Yeah.
And Blake says Larceny is yuck. I'm not a fan. Some people are,
I
dude.
agree with you.
Some people
Not
are.
a fan either.
I generally like Heaven Hill stuff, but that one didn't do much for me. For craft beers, if it's a good name, but bad beer, I always give them away with the Got Some Brewery X. Want to try? It's a good idea. Maybe sometimes the people who don't know their bourbon, you can kind of talk them through it.
Yeah.
Be like, it's really not that bad. You know,
Not that bad. I was going to pour it down the drain, but I thought I'd offer you some when you came to my house. That is true,
says,
D Lucky. That's a good one.
Your 5 is someone else's 8.
That's true.
It's a guy
I
who
do
watches
like the
show.
Penelope.
By the way, D Lucky's been working hard getting us set up for a, I hate to say it, but a Huntsville area meetup.
No, it's not Huntsville.
The Nook is in Huntsville.
Oh,
Unfortunately,
it is.
I am a
It
Madison. I'm part of the Madison Mafia. I'm a
Oh,
Madison
okay.
enthusiast. 2 of my favorite people live in Madison, which is East Sherwood and D Lucky. Well, actually, Ms. D Lucky would also count. So make it
course.
3, and then if you add Deuce, it's 4. But anyway, I'm a Madison guy through and through. But the Nook is in Huntsville, and we're going to aim for a meetup there. And we'll just say the middle of August. At this point, we're trying to frame it up, make sure we're all good. But I think
Sounds like fun.
I think it will go down. So if you're going to be up that way, start thinking about that. Look at this. It's J-Dub in the house. I actually referenced J-Dubs a little while ago. Hadn't thought about that in 1792 in a long time. It was so bad. It was horrible. It was super, super bad. And I love pickles, too. But I don't love toothpaste. Poor J-Dub, man. He felt like he got a hold of one, you know. And,
That's okay. You never know.
well, he got it at the allocation. Well, not
You never know.
post-allocation. And,
Never know what you're
you
going
know,
to
you think you're going to get a bottle of 1792. That's a quality bourbon in it.
Canoeman, we would love to have you in Hunts Vegas.
Let's
That would
see.
be
Canoeman
fun.
says, sweet, I'll come down if the schedule works.
Yes.
God, we hope so, man. Canoeman is.
And of course, you don't have to live in the Huntsville area. Anybody that wants to come along can come along.
Yeah, we don't live in the Huntsville area.
No, and we're going to show up.
Hell yeah. And we're going to hang out with the gal who knows her bourbon there at the Nook, which is her name is Faith.
Faith.
And I absolutely love Faith. You love Faith?
I do.
I-
Faith knows her stuff.
They have a whole like whiskey bar. I mean, they have like a big bar, but then they have like an offshoot that's like all wooden in there. It's like just a bourbon hangout with like fans that have belts that go along the ceiling. I mean, it's very intricate and ornate.
It's nice.
And she has a lot of great bourbons in there, too. We had Old Fitz 15 last time we were in there.
Yeah, it was some good stuff. We
That was
enjoyed that.
super good. Let's see. D Lucky says we annexed the Nooks into the goat for the evening. Hell yeah, man. We'll just turn that into our own personal bunker meeting of legends, which is what we did last summer. Although I wonder if AGNC engineer, I think he's moved up to DC, so we may not have him. That'd be a big loss.
Sad.
We love GNC engineer. But we will get D Lucky. I'm sure we'll be able to get Easterwood. Maybe Mrs. Easterwood would show up this time. I believe they're in Mexico right now.
Well, good for them. Good for them.
Have you been to Mexico lately?
I have. You're invading my space.
Oh, it's just...
I haven't been to Mexico.
Well, sorry.
I wouldn't necessarily describe you as a great international traveler.
All right, okay.
We are going to be going on a trip pretty soon, though. It's almost international. We're going to
It's further than the trip to Punta Cana.
We're going to California at the end of the month. Back to my homeland.
Oh, here we go.
I did kind of grow up there.
Maddie, what are you excited about for that trip?
Seeing the Queen cover band.
Oh, yeah.
And hopefully drinking a lot.
Hey, they also have these things called dispensaries there.
Yeah, we better go.
Y'all can just go look.
That's
It'll just be like a field trip.
That's a once-in-a-lifetime thing. Mom,
y'all can be like the kids on the field trip that don't have any money for mom.
No, Mom's gonna give us field trip money.
No, field trip money's going to get lost when you show up to the dispensary.
All right.
The dispensaries were, at least the one I saw on the internet, looked really nice. Like, really.
Yeah, it's not your hole in the wall.
It looked like a candy store. It was like California Kush. Like, Stinky Panda. I was like, sweet. And of course, it's legal there.
Yes.
Legal-ish, so no problem. Corey W. Oh, I'm sorry, I gotta go bounce down here. Corey W. says we've been to Orange Beach recently. We had all the bushwhackers. You like a bushwhacker, don't you?
I can only do like one at a time. Well, that doesn't sound right. I can only do like one every so often. It's really sweet.
Yeah, it's kind of sweet.
Sweet and
What's funny is we go to
chili.
Mexico and you like pound sweet drinks all day.
I do not. What are you talking about?
Oh,
that is
okay.
not true.
Oh,
I pound the bourbon. What are you talking about?
Yeah.
Courtney pounds the bourbon, and she absolutely loves really spicy stuff. So, what other lies can we tell tonight, you guys?
Oh man, stop! This Courtney's got a good tolerance for spice.
About to beat.
I'm kind of nervous, guys, though, honestly. So we got a Blackstone. Has it been 2 weeks yet, or just a week? Time is flying by. We got a Blackstone, and I just feel like I understand.
Jay feels like he's a freaking chef, y'all. It's great.
I feel like I understand the Blackstone better than a grill, and so we've done some stuff. It was really good. We did smash burgers the other night. We did some fajitas that had a little bit of a seasoning problem.
Oh my God, you
marinated
guys.
in the wrong stuff, y'all.
You guys, I was like, hey, Mom, like, we got to get this marinade going. And she was like, no, like, trust me, I'll do it. Like, I got it.
I did
And then
marinate
the next
it.
day, the fajitas look amazing. And I'm like, ooh, like, I'm ready to eat this up. Like, they looked really moist and juicy. And I was like, And then Courtney's like, yeah, I marinated it in teriyaki.
Yeah, we're like, maybe not teriyaki for the fajitas next time, sweetie.
Well,
It tasted good and independent of what we were
It was
trying to do.
a little
Yeah, I
mistake,
ended up
but
making some white rice with it, and it was good.
It was good. Runner 24 is about to bounce. It's early night here. Enjoy, y'all. Good night. Thanks for coming by, bro. Thank you so much. Runner 24
Or
is
damn
hilarious.
Steve said.
Let's see. He says, get the chocolate peanut butter pretzel edibles.
Oh my goodness.
He sounds like he knows what he's talking about.
He knows what he's talking
Don't
about.
even get Jay started on that.
Don't even get me started.
That would be a mess.
Let's see. Hope you went to Pirates Cove, Court.
Corey
Corey. Oh, Corey. He's talking about Corey.
at the beach.
Canoeman says dispensaries are wonderful places. Have been in one in most legal states.
Well, Courtney won't let us play, so.
Well, that's not true.
That's what she just said.
I just said, when we go to visit, we'll talk. Anyway, there's nothing wrong with visiting and seeing what it looks like.
I can't.
Hey, like I know nobody's watching, but you know I'm 51, right?
You can do what you want.
Oh, okay.
You do what you want.
I'm not going to force anything down your throat. I always ask.
Politely. So,
Yes?
Which of these two is your favorite? Not the Architect.
Yeah, the red for sure.
I like the Architect.
Now,
better.
if we were comparing that to, say, some double-barreled blend, Parker's Heritage, or something else of that genre, probably I wouldn't like it as much. We got anything else you want to suck on here, Courtney?
Oh. Wait a minute. Warning Steve says that they found the pretzel bites in Starbucks in Denver.
He says, I think he says Starbuds.
Oh, Starbucks. I was like, Starbucks? Damn, they really do sell it everywhere there.
Colony Biscuit says, dispensaries just sound like a good idea. Need some old-fashioned 80s ragweed. All this new stuff is too much.
It's very confusing. There's too many choices.
Bagged.
Too many choices. Kind of like bourbon these days.
Justin O in the house, of course. Justin, my man.
Hey, Justin.
Who's the brains behind the operation down at the cigar bar in downtown Montgomery. We went to see him Tuesday night. In fact, he made this Penelope Architect appear here. And he's an absolute stud. He has the best selection of good and great bourbon in the entire city.
That is true.
So if you're in Montgomery, particularly if you're staying downtown for like a convention or whatever, which a lot of people do, you got to check out the cigar bar.
It's a really nice place.
It's remarkably ornate and classy. Yeah.
For sure.
We drank Pinhook there the other night. We also drank some. Oh, they had a barrel pick of the Elijah Craig.
It was very good.
Foolproof. Barrel proof
like
was
that.
tremendous.
You need a little bit of water, but I like
A little bit of water to open it up. But once we did, it was muy delicioso.
Yep, very good.
And he's got a bunch of other stuff, too. He's trying to get some 50-year Appleton rum, too.
Did we ever come up with what we're going to drink next week?
Yeah, we're going to have Russell's Day, right?
We're going to do Russell's? Okay.
I got some Russell's special duper, super duper reserve.
I do love some Russell's now. So
Well, it's your dad's namesake, right?
True.
So what would we do on that? We do like a Russell's 10, a Russell's Special Barrel Select, and then maybe some rye? Or what would we do on the Russell's?
I don't know. We'll have to see what is available to us at our local ABC store.
I'm going to get a hold of that California Sesame or that Stinky Panda and see what happens. Or they call it the Sticky Icky, I think, over there.
Sticky. Oh.
Look at this. Pocket says, tonight's Persuasion Conversation Club is still going, but hope to be joining soon. Guess what? I'm already doing it, bro. Wardam Steve says it's a cigar bar walking distance in the Riverwalk area. Hell yeah, for sure. It's right next to where the fountain was. They're redoing the fountain downtown, excuse me. So it's not there at the moment, but if you know where the fountain was, like the big-ass fountain, it's kind of like the centerpiece of downtown in Montgomery. It's like literally 3 doors down
Half block from there, yeah.
So to me, it's like near the new U.S. District Court. They just built it 10 or 12 years ago. I don't know. But yeah,
all the Russells. I like it. That's a good suggestion.
All the Russells. You can't go wrong. We went to the Russells gift shop. The rumor was that Jimmy and or Eddie are there a lot.
Hangs out.
The 2 times I've gone, he wasn't there, and then Cuz went like 2 or 3 weeks ago. No, it was 2 or 3 months ago, and then he wasn't there either for that. I was like, because there'd be nothing better than to have Jimmy sign. Apparently, he's a big talker. You know,
I'm sure he is.
He'll talk to anybody.
I'm sure he is.
That's what these moonshiner. Well, he's not a moonshiner, but these old school guys, you know.
Yep.
So Colin Biscuit says, is short sleeve polos JGT's bourbon blend uniform? I mean, that's just kind of like what I wear usually, right?
That's Jay. That's what he wears all the time.
That's what I like to wear.
I told you, he can't wear a pattern against the red brick, so it has to be a solid.
The brick. Remember we had somebody ask us if that was real?
I know, Jay. It looks
tricked people,
real.
Courtney. It does look real.
So there you go.
You look real.
You're real.
Hey, before we sign off tonight, I'd like to have some of this Ida B. Harper.
Okay.
So
Where did that come from? You can see it right there.
Thank you, Maddie.
Aw,
No, here, I got.
No, I'm showing Betty.
Thanks, Maddie.
Thanks, Maddie.
Thanks.
That was amazing.
That was our Vanna White right there.
Maddie,
So she's pretty pissed off right now. Vanna White's pissed. I think they did her wrong.
Yeah, I wear short sleeve polos like all the time. I don't know why, man. It's just kind of my thing. I don't know. I just wear those a lot. Not on the brain drain though. I wear a long sleeve dress shirt on the brain drain.
And
That's work there. I'm representing auburnsports.com every minute of my
the only
professional
time
life.
that you wear a tie for that job.
No, that's not necessarily true. When I go on War Report, I always wear it too. Love those guys. Ike and Mike G. Yeah. So anyway, Courtney got us this one. Probably overpaid for that at Justin's House of Bourbon. Very kick-ass decanter, though.
Lexington?
Yeah.
Yeah, I was
right.
in Lexington.
Sorry, I didn't mean to be kicking you there. Maybe I did.
Yeah, you meant to. I just love this because it just reminds me of like your grandmother's. This would be sitting in the 60s on. This is what she would keep out for the visitors to come and have a little sip of something. That's just what this reminds me of. So I had to get it. I didn't care really what it tasted like. I just really like it.
Ward MC says it's an Oxford, not a Polo. # Lane Train. I love that. Corey Dubs says we love Maddie.
Aww. Maddie
Fans,
Tate.
Corey and Tori, fans of the Madison. And Justin O, who definitely knows his bourbon, says only Russells or throwing in some turkey since they're all kind of interplayed. Maybe we could. You think it'd be worth throwing in some rare breed or something like that?
Yeah, that's good. That's a good choice.
Throw in a little something like that. It's actually a good idea. Leave it to Justin to come up with a good idea like that about bourbon because he knows a little something about
A little
it, guys.
something.
Call Me Biscuits is not judging on a shirt, JGT. Thank you. Because if you were judging me, I would say, if a bore, That'd be my answer to you, bro. By the way, Call Me Biscuit is in the Parthenon of all-time great posts. Do you remember the one I told you about him where he got
Yes.
real drunk and Griffin had just said that his wife's koozies were great? It was amazing. Corey W., who's definitely a fan of our friends over at the War Report, says Mike G wears crimson all the time. That is not true at all.
Not.
Hey, you've definitely hung out with Ike because he
Yes.
stayed with us one night. Have you hung out with Mike G?
No.
All right, we need to hang out with Mike G.
No, I have not.
And B. Will is also part of their crew. He's an absolute stud. I haven't ever met Caesar, though. He didn't come to Auburn.
Did we ever show the people the hibachi you made on the Blackstone?
I don't know, so we got a pic of that, sweetie.
I did.
Oh,
Maddie
my
did,
God.
for
Send
sure.
that bad boy over. Is it on the actual Blackstone or was it post?
Both.
Anyway, guys, I mentioned this before. I got a little sidetracked. Been doing a lot of Blackstone cooking lately because, I don't know, it just makes more sense to me than a grill. Because grills, I just don't get along with grills, really. But, man, the Blackstone's really speaking to me.
It's fun because you can just do a lot of different food on there than just grill.
So we did hibachi.
Rice doesn't do so well on a grill.
Rice?
Rice, yeah.
Oh, on a grill? No, it
So-
falls through all the time.
Isn't that amazing? Isn't that weird?
And you lose like 80% of it that way.
That sucks, man.
All right, so Madison's sending. Oh my goodness gracious! I have not seen these pictures. All right, let me switch over to our photo page here. Hold on, before we get going, I just want to go back to this one real quick. That's a great one.
Stop.
That was me eating the hibachi.
There's the hibachi on the Blackstone right there. Hold on, sorry.
Look at him, y'all.
That's the hibachi on
at
the
Jay.
Blackstone.
He said, "Oh, volcano!
Egg roll!
Firework!"
I was able to get some crispiness on that rice, and Maddie, was it cash money?
Yeah, it was. It was really good.
I overcooked the vegetables a little bit, so I'm gonna work on that next time. Learning thing. But that chicken was delicious, and the rice was really, really good. This is what it looked like. Oh, post.
Yeah, I had already munched a little bit on it, so my bad.
We also had some shrimp with it. Some
And
yum yum
and an
sauce, of
egg roll.
course. Oh, and there is an egg roll at the top.
Yeah, it was pretty smacking.
It
Yeah,
was-
that stuff was good. We got a little yum yum sauce, and Maddie found, or she already knew, that the cheaper the yum yum sauce, the better it is.
Well, hold on. Not necessarily. I just knew that the Great Value Yum Yum sauce was highly rated. The Terry Hose is like $2 more, and I had heard that the Great Value was good. So.
It was really, really good.
Yes. So
For future reference, chat.
Let's see, D Lucky's out. He says, night peeps, early morning tomorrow from me. D Lucky, the legend, signing out.
night,
Thanks
Lucky.
for coming by, Big
Thanks
Daddy.
for hanging out
Love that guy. We got a whole bedroom in
and
our house
coming
named
back
after him.
again.
He's got the D Lucky suite upstairs. I hope he gets back in it pretty soon. Let's see. Raven says cleanup seems to be a breeze. It is pretty straightforward.
Yes, it is.
I've kind of figured out how to do it, and there's a lot of great instructional videos on the YouTubes. Call Me Biscuit says, this is how it starts, JGT. JGT will get a big green egg next.
No, I don't
No.
see it.
I promise you that won't happen.
That won't happen.
I'm anti-grill.
But the reason why it's not going to happen isn't because necessarily he doesn't want to grill. It's because we really don't have space outside for it. So the Blackstone that we got can fold up and roll into our garage. So it's portable. It's very nice, easy.
It is portable. I promise I will never get a big green egg. My man J-Dub has a big green egg, and he's great with it, but he does shit with that, like opening this and stoking that. I don't know how to do that, and I'm not going to learn.
You like low, medium, and high.
Warnham Steve says, just had another pour of Pinhook Orange because it was in the front of the cabinet. It tastes hot, but not as smooth as most hotter bourbons.
Just go ahead and use that as like a
mixer.
Yeah.
I think that's
put
probably
it to the back of the cabinet or put it in the mixing section.
Let's see. Raven says hashtag breadstick.
No, not nice.
Asian breadstick.
Asian breadstick.
Yeah, the egg roll.
Corey W says yum yum sauce should be put on everything.
Stuff is pretty good.
Yes, it goes with a lot of different
good.
stuff, but always with chicken.
They also had the ginger sauce too. I had some of that. That's really good too.
Blake says yum yum mixed with ginger.
There you go.
Nice.
I said that was really good on my rice.
Yes,
Exactly.
Absolutely. Let's see. Corey W says Netflix has a Wham doc right up JG's alley. Of course,
Oh.
that's a shot in my hair, is what that is.
I know, but I'm glad you mentioned it because now we'll have to watch it.
But let me ask you this: everybody knows the lead singer of Wham is. Who's the lead singer of Wham? You know the guy. Say it.
George Michael.
George Michael. But there's another guy in Wham. What's his name? Well, you would.
Why are you looking at me?
Who was
I
it?
don't know.
Andrew Ridgely.
Oh, Andrew, of course.
Wham, bam, I am the man. Do you enjoy what you do? I do like Wham. I did like Wham. I didn't realize, I think I've talked about this before, I didn't realize they were gay at the time. Like, gay wasn't a thing that we knew about in '84. I thought he was just flamboyant.
Yeah.
I thought he was just flamboyant.
Okay.
He had the frosted tips. He had the lipstick. That was
Oh, and
like,
Freddie was straight too, right?
I thought he was gay. To be fair, he was hooking up with a chick at one time, though, right?
I mean, yeah. He was engaged.
He was engaged. Yeah.
So, which of these Penelopes would you give a 80s song to?
Oh, wow. So for this one right here, this Penelope Architect, I would say that's Sweet Love by Anita Baker, because Anita Baker's known as kind of a dry person, not very cool, not very nice. And that bourbon didn't treat me very well, but it's refined. So yeah, I'm going to go with Sweet Love by Anita Baker.
Okay.
What do you think? You
Don't ask me that question.
Can you sing Sweet Love by Anita Baker?
Nope.
Can you be a little creative, Mom? Like, just come up with something.
Sweet Love.
Nice.
It was from 86 or 87, I
Nice.
don't know. And also Newman says George Michael Bluth. I believe that's from Arrested Development. Let's see, Corey W. says George didn't act gay in the father figure video where he was laying pipe on that chick that was scantily clad. You remember that?
Oh, yeah, he didn't.
He
He was a good actor.
Yeah, like Eric Stone Street from Modern Family says he's gay for pay.
Yeah, exactly.
He's a Kansas State fan, big time.
Yes, he is.
He's also a Kansas City Chiefs fan, which is...
Downer on that.
Yeah, by the way, it's about time for the football season to start.
Ooh, y'all.
NFL season. We are Raiders fans through and through, and we know it's going to be
I just need my quarterback not to wear his helmet when he's out there so I can look at his cute face.
Courtney's got a crush on our new quarterback, Eddie. I just call him Eddie. Jimmy
Eddie.
Garoppolo. Sorry about that. Yeah, we're going to be terrible this year, but it's, again.
Well, I mean, what's new?
Also, our tailback's going to hold out, and Josh Jacobs. Yeah.
Of course he is.
I'm kind of stuck
He
on
had
Josh
one
Jacobs.
good year.
Well, he's my tailback, so I like him, and he's from Tulsa, so I like him. But he's a Bammer, so I don't like him. So I'm kind of stuck.
You don't like him because he was not great prior to last year. He had a really good year. You don't want to give him a lot of money for that. Am I correct?
He's been pretty good, honestly. Blake R. correctly notes that Wham saying, "Wake me up before you go, go." You put your ball bag into my mouth.
That is not the lyric.
I think that is the lyric.
Nope.
Canoeman says maybe he saw the singer-songwriter, the other George Michael. I know that's a joke. I don't know. They used to have like a George Michael's sports machine show in the 90s. It's George. It was a different George Michael, but the sports machine. Yes.
Hey.
Yeah.
You need to. Are you mixing?
No, this is. Debbie Harper.
You need some clear water over there.
You need some clear water over there.
Because you've been told by 2 pharmacists to hydrate now.
Pharmacists?
Mm-hmm.
Hey, we're not outing Raven here. Thank you. Raven might.
I didn't say it was him.
Let's see. War Name Steve says, who's catching the balls, though?
Well, the balls have to be thrown in the right direction,
Put your
right?
ball back into my I don't. Andrew Ridgely is straight. He was married to one of the girls from Bananarama for a while. They were hot as hell back in the day.
It's been a minute.
No, I saw him perform. There's only 2 of them now. They Neil, Neil McCready the other one. And so there's only 2 of them. And
they didn't like him anymore.
yeah,
Kicking the curb.
They broke up with him like the way Neil did with me.
Oh, well.
Oh, wait. Remember to tell you something about my therapist on that.
Okay.
It's pretty funny. She's being real coy about that today.
So.
Corey W. says, was Careless Whisper the biggest Wham hit? Well, it's a #1 song for sure. Wake Me Before You Go was a #1 song.
Is Careless Whisper actually by Wham?
Yeah, for sure.
I thought it was just George Michael.
No. It's from the album Make It Big by Wham, for sure. Wow. Yeah, Corey, I believe that's it, brother. Yeah. Good call on that, by the way. Wardam Steve says, I meant for the Raiders. Oops. So I was misinterpreting.
Yeah,
Who's catching the balls, though?
Look at this.
Hey, man.
George Michael.
Yeah, that's him.
It does not say Wham.
Oh, it says George Michael?
Yes.
Maybe he remade it? I promise you it's Wham.
You want to look at this?
Hey, well, hold on.
Oh, Jay's
I was there, Maddie.
All of them.
I was there. She's trying to show me, that it says George Michael on Spotify. What is this? This is Make It Big. Here's the record. Yeah, it does say what? It does say George Michael.
Everything else says Wham on it.
Everything else on this record says Wham, except for that one song. What is this?
Must have been a fight. They must have been duking it out
I
on
don't
that
know what's
one.
going on with that. Andrew Ridgely and George Michael got along the whole time. So and George Michael's dead, obviously now, but so there
everybody
wasn't
says they get along all the time, Jay.
talking about catching the balls. What MC? We actually have a lot of receivers. I'm not worried about people catching the ball. We got Devontae Adams.
You got to get the ball to
Hunter
the
Renfrow.
receivers.
We got Austin Hooper from the Titans. We got the #2 receiver from the
Did
Patriots.
you really say Hunter Renfrow?
He's back.
I am really disappointed in him, but go ahead.
Why are you disappointed? He's hurt.
He was all the time. Get up and go to work.
Corey W. says Careless Whisper was released in '84. It was indeed. Late '84, early '85. It hit #1 probably in December or January. That was back in the day. This is a true story, though. So if you would read Billboard magazine, I would go to the library and get Billboard magazine. And they would have a European chart and a U.S. chart. And the shit always came out in Europe first. So if you looked at the songs like I did, I was a nerd, and you'd see what the songs were at #1 in like September. Mm-hmm. Once we got to December, January, February in America, that would be the shit that we'd have. There was a delay. We didn't have, Apple iTunes and XM radio and all that shit. So I would always, they'd be like, hey, have you heard about the new Tears for Fears songs? I was like, shout, heard it already.
Already know about it.
Oh, seriously, that helped me a lot. I pulled some in at the Finish Fling.
I'm so sure you did, over some music.
At the Finish Fling at Worlds of Fun in Kansas City, Missouri, I absolutely.
Don't believe it. Don't believe it.
You mean to get on the phone?
Yeah, get on the horn, Jay.
I don't know what you'd ask her. You say, hey, did my
Hey,
husband...
Jay says that he hit on you.
No, you should say, Jay says he grabbed your titty in the Finish Fling.
Jay says that he put it in your butt. That would be what you
That
say.
did not happen. I've never alleged that. War Name Steve says, Hunter too small for the NFL, no Wes Welker.
Okay, so
Hunter was an all-star like a year ago. Sheesh.
here's my thing. Okay, so we had COVID. We've had COVID babies, right? These kids that were COVID babies that were in college. They're going to be they're going to be in professional sports, and they're going to all the time say they're hurt and they can't play, or they're emotionally hurt.
What are
and
you
they can't
talking
play.
about?
It's what's going to happen.
Is this related to a throat baby? You talking about
This
COVID
is
baby?
related to Hunter Renfro being a big baby and wouldn't play.
It's because of COVID. It's because of COVID.
Yeah,
It's
Maddie,
not because of COVID.
Call Me Biscuit says, what's the food topic this week? What does that mean, Corey?
Oh, we always end the show when we've been having a little bit to drink about food.
What food? We're talking
Any
about
kind of food.
Taco Bell last week?
Yeah,
We're talking about the
no.
Mexican pizza?
Okay, I have one for you.
Can we go to Taco Bell?
What's your favorite wiener?
That's what?
What's your favorite kind of wiener?
The cheapest
your
one at the
favorite
grocery
kind of
store?
hot dog. What'd you say?
Whatever's cheap at the grocery store.
That's a
No.
college answer. That's a
Sabret.
college answer.
Sabrets. At this grocery store, Sabret.
A Sabret. Okay.
And if you're talking about out and about, the Five Guys wiener is really good.
Yeah, that is really
It's
good.
really good.
That is really good.
As long as you just get mustard on it.
No.
Well, you're a girl, you
mustard.
can get ketchup on it if you want to, but if you're a man, you'd only get mustard.
Okay. I like a tasty wiener now.
Colin Biscuit says, remember hitting record on the boombox to record music
No,
on
I
the
do
radio?
not, because you had to hit record and play at the same time. Correct?
That's
Am I correct?
Biscuit, this is my life, bro.
Am I correct?
It is true.
I am correct.
I did that too.
Let me see my hot dog answers. I need to see my wiener answers over
Wieners.
here. Nathan's.
Blake R
that's-
says Nathan's, which is a fine
Yes.
choice.
Corey
Corey
says
W says Nathan's as well.
I think you need to make some Nathan's on the Blackstone, Jay.
Oh, really?
Yeah, get some. And like just slice it down the middle.
The Bourbon Brand says Sabrets.
No, like slice it down the middle like they do at the
Ooh, Five Guys.
Five Guys.
Yes.
Oh, that would be tasty. Tasty wiener.
Let's see. Raven says Hebrew National. BP approved. That's funny.
That was good. Would you give him a laugh?
That's what the one my mom would eat. Until I got her changed to Sabret, she would drink. She would eat Hebrew National. Wieners. That's what she loved.
Those are good.
No doubt. Me and Christy
The
like those.
ballpark Franks. I'm not a fan.
Just not Oscar Myers, right?
Not Oscar Mayer fan. What's the one that makes Gwaltney now? Gwaltney. Remember they made those big fatties? They were good.
That's usually
They were chicken hot dogs though,
2 hands.
or turkey hot dogs. No, I only needed that.
That's like when
this
Chuck
big.
Barkley does the churros thing. And he's like,
I ate the churros.
The attic keeps rustling and I don't like it. We watched a scary movie this week, you guys, called Hereditary. I'm sure some other people have seen it too. It was pretty freaky and there was a scary scene in the attic and now
You're right below it.
I'm always conscious of where the attic is. And it's right above my head.
Oh,
we ought to pay Corey to come here before we get here and like get up here and start tapping the ceiling.
Shut up. No. I would
hell.
literally like get in the car and leave you here.
You would run, wouldn't you? You'd be like,
Yes.
like,
In the
"Oh, no."
movies, they always go investigating. Like, they
I know.
hear, like, somebody
That's
dying
good.
in the attic, and they're like, oh, what's going on up there?
let me go
Like,
see.
I'm getting the fuck out of there, bro. Like, what?
I am too, though. I am too.
I know, they're like, I'm in this house alone and I hear a bunch of noises. So instead of like hightailing it out the front door to my car, I'm going to be like, hey, what's going on down here where all the glass is broken?
Ward M. Steve is also on board with the Hebrew National as the way to go.
Has anybody seen any scary movies lately? We saw that.
Hereditary is seriously, like, one of my favorite movies now. It's like one of the movies where it has a bunch of, like, little Easter eggs throughout it, and you
Yes,
don't
it
realize it until, like, it's over, you know?
We made Maddie watch Silence of the Lambs, which is one of me and Courtney's favorite suspenseful movies, and you didn't think much of it.
I mean, it was good. It was all right. It's just, y'all portrayed it as, like, a horror movie, and it just wasn't very scary
it
to
wasn't
me.
a horror
Psychological
movie.
thriller.
Yeah.
And I don't know, the old horror movies just don't do much for me. Like, I don't know. They look kind of bad. Like Hannibal Lecter would slice somebody up and it looks like there's ketchup on them, you know?
Colin Biscuit says every kid gets scared at grandma's house. Madison. Also, Raven says, honestly, huge fan of the bun-length dogs, not messing with short.
Cheers to you, buddy.
Do you like short wieners?
I do not like the short dogs.
Pipe says, place the lotion in the
Yes.
basket.
Put the lotion in the basket.
Precious.
Precious.
Put the lotion in the basket.
Give me a dog.
Put the fucking lotion in the basket. Oh, that part where he starts doing his lips and he's like, I would fuck me. I was like, Maddie, here it comes.
Now, you were also drunk as hell when we were watching it, too.
Oh my God, guys, he would not shut up.
know,
He was
it
one
was
of those
bad.
people that just talked the entire time.
It was bad.
He's like, oh, watch out, Maddie, here it comes.
Corey W. reminds us that Seven messed him up back in the day.
I
Seven
love
is one of
Seven.
Courtney's all-time favorites.
Oh, it's
you
my
seen
all-time
Seven?
favorite.
I don't think so.
That's really good. It's a psychological
I wanna
thriller. It's
watch
not scary.
An actual scary movie. Hereditary is like almost the scariest movie ever.
It was very scary.
It was scary.
I almost about 10 minutes ago in that movie, I was about to nope out. I literally
I
stood
know,
up.
Dad was like, I
was
think I
like,
might have to go, you
I
guys.
think I've had enough, guys. I can't take this
Okay,
shit
what's
anymore.
we can do from 7 to what's in the box? What's in the
He
box?
said, it seems covetousness is my sin. I was like, oh my God.
Oh no, and he goes, oh, you didn't know. You're like, oh, you knew it was game over then. You knew there was no coming back.
You were not close to catching me until I walked into the precinct and told you where I was. You're a movie of the week at best. Colin Biscuit says some weirdos go with Vienna sausage at
Oh,
Hornatius.
yeah, nasty.
He's the one that last week was talking about how great Vienna sausage was.
weird.
Right? That's because he likes short wieners. Tori W says Chris's Hot Dogs Downtown, been in business for over a hundo. Best hot dogs. I'm not sure that Courtney agree with you on that.
I like the hot dogs. I don't like that messy chili shit they put on it.
I always,
You don't have to get that.
I've
I
been
know.
there literally
They've
twice.
got like the little. Hey, I think we still have that thing that from your 5th grade auction. You think we can take that gift certificate down there?
That's
for
true, I remember
your
that.
5th grade?
Guys, I've been there literally twice, and every single time, like, you leave and you reek. You smell like dog shit when you leave
Out of
Chris's
Chris?
hot
Yeah,
dogs.
you're absolutely
like,
right.
absolutely
Well,
terrible.
you have to kick the rats out of the way.
Oh, that's not true.
Get
It's
the
not
food.
dirty. It's just old.
No, I know, but they just have they have a
And it
known
just-
rodent problem.
It just smells like
Sometimes they
grease
end up on the
and-
grill.
I went down there to eat with Joe D a couple years ago. And I was reminded how much I enjoy the food, but I don't like the.
You don't like how it smells.
Revenge says wasn't Brad Pitt,
Yes.
Morgan Freeman, 7? Yes.
I mean, how can it not be amazing?
and Gwen Paltrow was in that as well.
Yes, she was.
Wait, I have a question. Maybe
Yeah.
I'm imagining this. Do they have Coke on tap at Chris's Hot Dogs, or did I make that up? Like, they have a little lever where they just, like, pull. And I feel like
I don't know about that.
I don't know.
I don't know
Maybe.
about that. Warden Steve says to hell with a scary movie.
I love them. I used to hate them.
Have you seen Dumb and Dumber?
Oh my god. Yeah, that's a really scary movie.
I think it's pretty funny.
Scott-
Pipe says a Skyline cheese
Nope.
conies for the win.
Nope. Nope.
You don't like Skyline chili. Have
Skyline
you had a Skyline
chili
hot dog?
sucks.
He's talking about hot dogs.
Maddie,
saw
I know,
Connie's.
but you put the Skyline chili on it.
Okay.
Pipe, listen, man. I'm with you on
can't
that,
have
brother.
it.
I can do that. I can do conies.
I can't.
I can do the chili.
I can't do it. It's too sweet. It's
Your
too
mother and
sweet.
I,
Put some salt and pepper on it.
No,
We
it's
hit-
sweet.
we hit Skyline one night as like our 4th dinner.
Pipe layer. I mean, he's from there. He has to like it.
I feel like I would like it. Sounds good to me.
No, you would like it because it's fucking good. Don't worry about
It's
it.
not very good.
Courtney's like,
Oh, I don't know.
I like
Has anybody
my,
ever had Portillo's?
Are
No.
is that like double dildos?
No, Portillo's is like it's in Illinois and like Indiana, I think up there.
I don't know what that
And they
is.
have like, their thing is hot dogs. And they
Ooh.
do,
I don't know about
they do
this.
pickles on it, but they like
Ooh.
quarter the pickle, so it's like basically a hot dog in itself. You know what I mean? Mm-hmm. But yeah, my roommate freshman year was from there, and she said it was really good.
You should join that sorority. One M Steve says Skyline. Don't they use sugar in the chili? I believe they do. It's definitely sweet.
Yeah,
I was thinking like brown sugar.
definitely
but-
sugar.
Brown sugar, do you like brown sugar and beans? Like baked beans, Mom?
Of course.
I don't like
Then
baked
what-
beans.
Oh my god.
She really just honestly didn't like it.
Courtney doesn't like
Skyline.
anything.
I was disappointed. I really wanted to like it.
Hey, Pipe, our best memory of the Skyline, even though she doesn't like Skyline, is we got it to go at Skyline
Yes.
near Mason.
Yes.
And we went and sat in the parking lot at
We got our lawn
Kings
chairs
Island.
out and sat in the parking lot at Kings Island and watched the
watched
fireworks.
eating
That was
Skyline.
fun.
Eating
That was
Skyline.
fun.
So,
I did enjoy that.
Pipe's from, well, he's not that super close to that. I think he works over that.
Oh,
way.
cinnamon. That makes sense instead of sugar.
Cinnamon. Yeah, okay, good
Yeah,
stuff, Pipe.
that's exactly why I don't like it. So,
What's wrong with cinnamon?
okay, so if
That's
I
a safe word.
so, if I like chili, the kind of chili I like is going to be more of a Texas chili. Like I want it spicy. I want it hot.
She
I
loves
want it-
spicy, Maddie.
Shut up. I want lots of meat in it and spicy. I do not want it sweet.
It says Skyline chili is a Mediterranean stew spiced with cloves, nutmeg, and cinnamon, and adding chili powder along with other spices.
My God, it sounds
Exactly
good.
why I don't like it.
You're such
Sounds
Cloves
amazing, man. That sounds
and
such a good-
nutmeg
hater.
and cinnamon belong in like pastries, not in your chili.
No, it doesn't belong in your chili.
It's okay for me to say that. It's
Whatever
just my
Steve says, it's time
opinion.
for some rare breed. We're going to bring some next week, brother. We're going to do that. Hey, you can't be Southern and not like baked beans, what Corey W. says. I have to agree with him on that.
I'm
not
Grits
Southern,
and baked
so-
beans, you got it. Well, you're from Kentucky. They pretend they're Southern.
Louisville, there's nothing Southern about Louisville.
We don't like sweet tea either. None of us do.
Yeah, not really.
I don't like
I can't, there's caffeine from tea I got to avoid. Hey, listen. So we got this trip to San Diego and Los Angeles coming up. We fly out on Friday.
Next Friday.
Do we need to, is this show going to be on Thursday next week?
We're going to do a Thursday show.
We're not
'cause
leaving here
leaving
early.
until later on
Oh.
Friday.
Okay.
Some of us still have to get up and go to work on Friday morning, but
You serious?
yeah, I'm going to be gone for a whole nother week again. I'm enjoying my time.
Well, you spent enough time at KinderCare. I mean,
I've been there 25 years, so I've earned my time.
Pipe says it's not really chili, it's more of a sauce. Yeah, I would agree with that.
I give you that. But
Vince
the
says-
name of the place is called Skyline Chili, so
He says AA wants the meats.
I do like the meats. I like it chunky and thick. I do.
Now, Maddie, what do you think about her saying that?
She's the pickiest person I know.
No, she's
I am
not.
not picky.
She's not picky. She's married to me.
Guys, can we please just be honest?
She's married to a cross-eyed man.
Can we please be honest?
No.
Blake R says, anyone here ever had white chili? Courtney,
Yes.
I'm going to say thumbs. I don't know that one.
Yeah, you do.
White chili?
I don't think I
It's
have.
with the the white beans and.
Oh, you know, I think
yeah,
I
you
have probably
had
had
it.
that. Not
We
lately.
had it at the chili cook-off.
Oh, yeah. Yeah. My
It's
bad,
good.
Blake.
I would not. It's not. It's something I would have ever picked out. It's probably something I would never make, but it was good when I tried it.
Pipe says, sorry, Jay.
Yeah.
He's trying to say that since you like big wieners, that I'm probably out of luck. But because he's thinking it.
I like lots
He's thinking
of
she
meat.
didn't
is
say
what
she
I
liked
said.
supersized.
I said I like lots of. Oh yeah, I like super size.
Where Damn Steve said he made a hot dog chili recipe out of a magazine and it was fire.
Oh.
Was reading my
Wait.
Alpha Neighbors magazine 4th of July. Holy shit. And saw a hot dog chili recipe, so I made it and it was fire.
Okay, well that has to be posted because I need that fire recipe.
Yeah. And that's the Alpha Neighbors, not AARP, so Courtney can use that. Okay, I got you.
You've been in the AARP mailing list much longer than I have. Jay got a scooter postcard the other day.
Oh my god.
Check it out. You can get your own scooter. And I thought it was going to be addressed to his mom, but no, it was for Trey.
I don't need a scooter. I might need a scooter to haul around this big.
Oh, here we go.
Pipe says white chicken chili is fire. The good ones, we've had some good ones at the chili cook-off, and they've been fire for sure.
We are very good about talking about miscellaneous foods, so.
Colin Biscuit says these
Maybe.
empty nesters sure are traveling a lot. Awesome. Maddie's going to come with us on that one. Mm-hmm. We're going to do some really cool shit out there. Courtney, one of our lifetime ambitions was to go to Sur,
Sir.
which is the restaurant on Vanderpump Rules. And so we're going to hit that
Yes.
on a Friday night, which is going to be amazing.
I know none of these people know anything about that show.
But if they love
it
their
is-
wives, they probably do.
It's a fun little reality show from.
She just got me
Beverly
into
Hills,
it.
so.
It's pretty funny.
I mean, it's stupid fun, so that's why I enjoy it. It's too much drama that I don't ever want to experience, but I love watching others go
It's
through
basically Real Housewives, but they're like 25.
it. Yeah.
We're having some playful fighting in the chat about chili, whether it should be traditional or whitish chili.
Oh, well, chili is one color.
Pipe and Blake kind of like the white chili, and Corey and everyone else thinks that.
Maybe we need to have a chili cook-off. We'll have a chili cook-off. I like
bunker
this
chili
idea.
cook-off.
Yeah.
Let's
We
see.
need
One
to do
Steve
that.
says didn't like sweet tea, and my wife turned me on to unsweet tea, for 2 years. Now my dad buys the Splendid tea, thinking it's the same, and we drink it.
Hey, he's making an effort.
Splendid's
right?
going to turn your hair light. Oh, too late for me.
He's making an effort.
And Ravin says I'll take a scooter.
I know, right? It would be nice. You scoot on down and around.
Ravin's got those
Everywhere.
long legs. It's not even hard work. I bet I've already taken more steps in my life.
And he
Than
will.
Ravin will take by the time he's 30. With my little gerbil legs.
He does.
I want to spend one day of my life.
So let's talk about this right now. When
Looking
we
like
were
Ravin.
we were getting ready to sit down, I'm actually sitting about the same. The chair height is about the same as Jay,
That's right.
but he has this really long torso and these little stubby legs.
Yeah, his legs aren't even touching the ground.
And I have this shorter torso, or I have more of a normal torso and long legs. So Jay's like, yeah, it's a little different here.
I know.
Sit up straight,
You,
like you're taught in school.
you're a little shorter than me, but not a lot. So
No.
it's one of the things I like about you.
I'm taller than Courtney, but shorter than you.
You're taller and you're lovely.
Where could we have a chili cook-off for the bunker?
A bunker chili cook-off?
That would be fun.
Yeah, but we can't do it in the fall because we're doing football. We
Well, it
can't do
has to be in the fall
Well, it can't
because
be.
it's chilly. Like you have to have that when it's cooler.
Well, we got shit going on in football.
I understand that, but
Pipe says Daphne tells me I'm her splendid daddy. Got him. Daphne. Y'all would be amazed how Daphne bosses his ass around. He acts all like badass and in control of his own shit, and then Daphne shows up and he's like, "Yes, ma'am, can I help you?"
so I haven't been on the bunker in a while, but maybe I'll get on there and like best chili recipe and see what comes out
Oh, we'd
of
have
it.
some good. I bet we'd have some guys
Yeah,
that
but
could
we
make some
haven't
damn
good
good
ones.
chili.
Why did we just turn into chili enthusiasts? Like, no hate, just for real.
Instead of bourbon.
Yeah, instead of
Like,
bourbon,
we have
like
chili
could do
probably, what, 2 times a year?
the chili blend.
We have. I just have a hard time making chili when it's 100 degrees outside. I mean, kind of like I don't like to turn on the oven when it's that hot
Would you
out.
prefer
either.
to have a big wiener when it's hot outside or when it's cold outside?
Well, I like it anytime I can find a big wiener. The question is, can I find the big wiener?
It's just not
Okay,
funny.
I have chili.
It's not funny. Like, it's really just not.
Yes, I know.
I don't like the
Many didn't make
the
it.
Probably.
silence.
I think it's funny.
Iron Bowl weekend chili cook-off.
No, there's no way. Ravin says I have chili that enter. Wait, hold on. I have chili that I enter into my chili cook-off at work. Served with tons and Imodium.
Yes, that's the right way.
He's making a
You gotta have like the hot sauces all sitting next to it for everybody to put a little splash into. I think that would be fun. We should do that.
What if Steve says someone has a tailgate large enough? Oh, we definitely have tailgates. I mean, Shorts' tailgate would handle that easy.
Yeah,
have
we
a
gotta
Hooter,
figure that out.
Midnight Tulips, Ayler's over there too. They could definitely handle that. I bet you that he
The
would
best
make
thing
amazing
is that there's like really nothing you have to do except heat the shit up and bring your crock pot with you.
But you got to make it. Right?
I know, but what I'm saying
Ravin
is
sauld need a good power supply for all the crock pots.
that is true.
That is true.
That is true.
Yeah, we're gonna need a lot of. Knewman says chili blend. I mean, reference
I like it.
What was it supposed to be called? The chili blend?
I like it.
We don't know about that. And then Blake
I
just
guarantee
goes,
there's
I'm
like
dead.
chili enthusiasts like all over the YouTubes.
Yeah, but I don't know if they do live shows like we do, and we get 18,000 people.
I mean,
watching.
yeah, it is a lot of people watching. So
Oh my god, Call Me Biscuit has a good question.
Oh my God, he always has good questions. Ifabur,
Lower.
Where's he at? Oh,
He
it's
said,
lower.
speaking of hot dogs, you saying if Jay was a dog, who would be a Dachshund? What dog would Jay be?
I know what I'd be. I'd be a
wait.
I'd be a German Shepherd.
No, I know what
No.
you'd be. You'd be a Great Dane because you think you're like this alpha,
No.
but they are the like biggest pussies ever. Great Danes are.
he'd be a bulldog. You know why?
Are you calling me a puss? You
You
I'm a
answered
simp?
to Courtney.
Do you think I'm a simp?
Yes. Why are you hanging your mouth open, Courtney? Like what? Are you
No,
serious?
I think you'd be a bulldog. You know why?
You think Jay controls you, Mom?
Short legs.
The bulldog's got short legs, got a mighty torso. I mean, he's up for fighting, and he's really cute.
I'd probably be more like a donkey.
Bulldog. He's really cute to
A
only
bulldog is
specific
really
people. He like a pug. He'd be a pug. Jay would be a pug. We love him, but
Wait, no, I'd be a donkey. If you had a pug with like a 13-incher on him. Pipe says we'll make the trip for a chili cook-off.
Yes.
We are trying to find out a
And
way.
he would have to bring his boards with him. He'd have to bring
The
multiple
Blitz
boards to
board,
play.
the Cincy Blitz boards. Hell
Yes.
Yeah. Newman says the chili crock. That could be the name of our
Love
chili
it.
show. We can like argue about are we a 90-10 crew? Are we an 80-20 crew? Are we a 70-30 crew?
Well, what kind of meat do you really want to put in there?
Let's talk about seasonings tonight, guys.
Yeah.
Which Greek seasoning do you think is best or whatever?
Did you go out and harvest your... I do. I think we're onto something here.
A Biscuit says short legs was a dachshund reference. Yeah, but dachshunds are long and they get to the back pretty easily. You know what I mean?
Anyway.
Revenge says, I've always wanted to bake a cornbread on top of my chili. Anyone had luck with that?
Not baked it on top, but we do have cornbread on the side a lot of times with our chili.
That sounds amazing, Revenge. I bet you
nothing like a little Jiffy cornbread.
You must have seen that somewhere.
What are you over there writing?
Ma'am?
Courtney's got her pin out on her picture.
She's drawing pictures of dicks over there. I guess she's like big, really long ones. Call Me Biscuit says, my parents bought me a new Honda right after... Why does it keep doing that? I'm sorry. Right after I said, whatever, Mom, Dad is a puss. Here's the part about that. Dad didn't pay for that. Grandma paid for that.
Yeah, and Grandma doesn't really. Anyways.
Wait, why are you drawing Peter?
This is my friend Peter.
Peter Pecker? Mm-hmm. Man, I got some stories to tell about Courtney when I met her. Can I tell the penis story?
No. Moving right along. What are you putting Greek seasoning on?
You.
In your chili?
Let's see. Warren Steve says, Cavender's is Greek seasoning really a question? Well, I mean, I'm saying like, if this was the chili blend or whatever we call it.
I would not put the Greek seasoning in it, unlike how I marinated the meat in.
That was a really poor decision.
It wasn't
really
a poor
was.
decision. It's because
What
typically
was the thought process?
when we used to marinate meat and Jay would grill, in my back of my reptilian brain back here way when he used to do this, it was we would always marinate it in teriyaki.
But tacos
And we would do,
with cheese, like
Maddie, I wasn't going there. That wasn't on the thought of it.
Yeah, we don't really go on that deep with it. But Cavender's is definitely the best Greek seasoning, right? And we use it on burgers.
Oh yeah, that's good.
We use that on smash burgers, and also use that, believe it or not, on hibachi the other day for the chicken seasoning. It actually popped right there. I would not use that in a chili though. Now that you were saying that, you would. I'm just saying. Let's see. Blake R says saltine crackers.
Oh, that is true. We can fight about it. Fight about the sides to a chili.
I am not seeing a lot of these comments.
So, saltine crackers, no cornbread. I do love a saltine cracker with my chili.
I agree.
And I also like a Fritos scoop with my chili. Not a regular Frito. I want the scoop with my chili. Because then I can just like ladle it up and put it right in the old mouth. I like that.
You're very... Maddie says it's time to wrap it up. That is the first person that's told me to wrap it up that wasn't you.
There you go.
Let's see. Warren MC says season your chicken with Cavender's before you bread and fry. I don't bread and fry though, the chicken.
We also have chicken wings and fries on the agenda for this weekend.
Yeah, but we just brine those. I don't put
I know.
Cavender's
We got to
in
try
there.
them, like toss them in some cornstarch. I saw that's supposed to make them
I
crispier.
agree. Unfortunately, that's so disgusting.
But then says I'm sure there's someone out there making chili out of cauliflower.
Cauliflower always, yuck.
And Pipe says oyster crackers, which is a great call.
That is a great call.
Oyster crackers are amazing with chili.
Oyster crackers. Now, our friend Cuz insists on tots.
He loves tots in his chili.
Tater tots.
Which
On top
gross.
of his chili. And I was like, that is nasty. And then I tried it and I was like, oh, damn, it's actually pretty good.
It actually is
Oh my
pretty
God,
good.
Canoeman is so smart.
Hold on. Corey W says I put a dab of sour cream in my chili. That's a very
That is
popular
true.
condiment. Good stuff.
Canoeman's so smart. He's so smart.
Canoeman says, Matty T, you need to set up your chat to live chat. It is probably on Top Chat.
Why does it automatically do top chat? It's trying to say that people talking about chili is spam.
No, because Canoeman he's the only one that gets Top Chat, Matty. We only get day oneers on the Top Chat. Although we got a lot of
All
day
right.
oneers here
So
tonight.
we got some good ideas here. We're gonna have to come up with a chili cook-off event
some
of
type
some
of
sort.
chili. Maybe you send your chili to the captain and to Neil, and then we judge. I'm just kidding.
No, we have to do like maybe when it's chilly outside, we have a chili event.
Why not?
Halloween chili cook-off.
Yeah. That would be fun.
It's still hot here when it's Halloween, though.
It's just not true.
That's true. Sometimes
I went
it
around
is
with my
hot.
little Eyes Wide Shut outfit last year, and I was fucking sweating my ass off. It was so hot.
Yeah, that's the thing. In Alabama, you don't know what kind of Halloween costume to buy your kid because they could be sweltering.
I know which one to buy my wife. I like the French maid.
Anyway.
Word M. Steve says Knob Creek single barrel 14.5 year time. That's a good one, man. I like to have some
Oh,
of
no. No, Mr. Patel, we are not doing that.
that. You can put Spam in your chili. Madison, where you go? Madison, what are you doing? Are you serious?
What are you
You
tired
slept all day. Are you going to Taco Bell?
You won't let me.
Kadeem says, drives me nuts how it defaults to top chat, Maddie. So he's living that life. He's living that life.
Yeah, what is that?
We
Guys,
do.
tell them that they should let me go get a Dorito taco from Taco Bell. I need it.
Need it? I don't think
Vin
it's
says,
necessarily.
when is the bourbon and chili pairing episode?
Actually, that would be good. We definitely need to hook up a chili cook-off. That would be fun.
That would be fun.
Oh, I like that.
Colin Biscuit says, how is there 17,000 watching and only 11,000
I know,
likes?
right?
We need more
It
likes.
is crazy.
You guys, whoever hasn't liked, that's a sad situation.
I just need to know if I hope that all 17 of these folks are subscribers to the channel.
Thank you. We just got another like. Warren Steve says basketball season chili cook-off tailgate spots available then. So we usually tailgate. Usually Patrick D, aka Why Not AU, he'll host an entire. He'll buy out a bar in Auburn and he'll have a whole like DJ set that he does some of it and another DJ does some of it. I mean, we got that space, but I don't know if a chili cook-off
Chili
works.
cook-off wouldn't really work there.
Everybody
but-
wants to party and drink and get fucked up and hit on midnight tulips.
What is Blake ragging on
Remember
me
that dude?
for?
Remember that dude that was like trying to hook up with her? She was like,
Yeah,
Blake's ragging on me for something. I don't know what.
for trying to call it quits already.
yeah.
I
He
mean,
says,
we-
really, Maddie? Come on now. I gave you a heart, too. Yeah, don't be a puss, Maddie.
We need
I
ideas.
need a
Maybe you're the
Dorito
same.
taco.
We need ideas on how to do this chili cook-off. I love the idea. I'm good at trying to coordinate things like that, but I do not know where.
Just do it on our street.
Ravin says, go get a taco, Maddie. We will still be here. Hey, Ravin made it through our internet breakdown earlier, so.
Well, a
he's
lot
telling
of
the
folks
truth.
did. I mean,
Yeah.
17,000 of them are
Yeah,
here.
that's a lot. That's amazing. Well, maybe we should wrap it up, Miss Courtney, because we've got an
probably
hour and a
about that
half
idea.
after the drop. so-
Yeah. It's about that time. What?
Where you going, girl? Oh, yeah, we'll probably wrap it there. You guys have been amazing tonight because we had a drop in the middle of the show, which well early on in the show. And so thank you guys for staying around. And we also did our haul video, which is like kind of weird. And we're like, 3, 2, hi guys! But
Hey, guys!
we like doing that.
We're trying to get some...
They're trying to double dip.
We're trying to get some extra subscribers.
Colin
Because
Biscuit
we want to make we want to be able to make Taco Bell money after this.
Yeah, we would like to do that. Colin Biscuit says, does the Tate family have to Uber home or are they riding the new Honda? So Madison,
I'm sober.
Yeah, Madison's sober, so we're going to ride the new Honda. And Miss
Yeah.
Maddie will drive that and be the navigator. Miss Courtney will be the navigator. I'll sit in the back. And Corey W. says, we haven't even had 80s karaoke yet. Karaoke.
A great karaoke place here in Montgomery.
We're
should
trying
put
to
it-
convince Tipping Point to do karaoke.
Yeah, we ought to do a little something. Maybe I could just do it like at lib.
No, everybody
No.
would leave. No offense, but
No,
like
we're
you
not
If
know,
I start doing Michael Jackson, the bitches drop their panties and I get wedding invitations.
whatever.
Maddie, I've seen it happen.
Okay. What Michael Jackson song makes the women drop their panties? I would love to know. Beat it.
PYT.
I said, I want to love you.
PYT.
Pretty young thing, I'm gonna shoot on you.
PYT.
I'm a big boss.
Your
I got
tender, loving
big
care.
I thought it
load.
said day by day. I
Day-
want to love
day
you.
by?
Day by day.
No, PYT. Pretty young thing.
Whoops.
PYT.
Pretty young thing.
All right. It's been a great show. Thank
All right,
you all for
stop what
hanging
you're
with
doing.
us.
Because I'm about to ruin the image and the
Word
style
M
this
Steve
real
wants to know if
soon. I look
UK plays
funny.
at Auburn.
Snow make money.
I don't know that. Our researcher should be able to tell us.
I
if
think
that's the
UK's
case.
here this year.
I feel like Jay should know that.
UK's coming to the Pearl Dome. Yes. Pipe Layer Nick gave me Humpty glasses 2 years ago. He gave me the gold nose and yeah, it was awesome. I still have them, bro. All right, we'll wrap it up there, guys. We will check you out next Thursday, right ahead of our trip to California.
Yep.
And we're looking forward to it. We're going
to have Russell's, so go ahead and pick out a Russell's. Go to your local store, find yourself a Russell's product or Wild Turkey, and bring it with you to sip on.
Wild Turkey 101 is a great choice.
Cheap, great choice, easy to get.
Maddie, you have anything else you'd like to say to your fans out there?
My fans?
Yeah.
Not really. Thanks for tuning in, guys. Y'all are awesome.
Great job.
Y'all are awesome.
Archie's in that. Look at this. Archie jumps in.
Oh,
We're 2 hours
you,
in, and Archie says, "Great show."
Thanks, Archie, because he just tuned in. He's like, they're out.
Archie's one of the
Appreciate
all-time
it.
legends on the bunker, and we're so
Hey,
glad
maybe
to have
we'll
him
see
here.
him up when we go up north.
I would love to see Archie.
That would be nice.
I hope that he comes out, and we
Hope
have
so,
to
too.
talk to him directly and see if we
All
can
right.
get him out there.
Thank y'all for putting up with us in technical issues.
Yes.
And we will see you next Thursday, 8 Central, when we have our Russell's products out.
All right, guys. Appreciate y'all. Until then, see you next time. Love you guys.
Bye.
Together.
Bourbon together.